Okay, restarting. I had like a 3-minute bit of this, and then I just deleted it. Restart, right? So, basically, I'm gonna be talking about a few things. So maybe I should name them because I'm sure I'll get into other things. So let's just get started. So, last night I was watching The Vampire Diaries, and yeah, I was like fully invested in it. I was deep in it, and then some part came where like one of the characters died, and I was like, no, and I was like crying and stuff. And from that moment of just like crying into a character dying, I got this random thought of like, well, what blah 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 blah, and then I'll share the thought. But I just thought it was so funny. It came so randomly. So I'll read it. I wrote in the book. I believe I understand these missions, so I'll say a few things. Calling it missions, telling us we are on missions, is told to us by alien races to keep us mentally locked. Maybe it makes us upgrade for their benefit. So, we'll talk about that one first. Yes, I think that labeling it a mission, telling us that we are in these missions to really upgrade ourselves, higher consciousness, it's kind of like a little trap. Yeah, when you think about it, and mostly when you realize that the aliens like the higher vibrational people, those are the people that they get intrigued by, because those are the people that they want to, be in a way. And by that I mean, get the DNA sample of that and create a new human. And when you have options of a human, you're obviously going to want to choose one that is of higher energy, right? Mostly when you are an alien that already kind of knows what is going on in the world and kind of knows the science surrounding energy. And when you realize how powerful energy is, sorry, my dad just texted me, how powerful energy is, lost my train of thought, so thanks, Dad. So yeah, basically, I think that it's kind of a trap to like make you upgrade faster. Like, okay, yeah, keep thinking, keep healing yourself, keep doing all that, keep, fix your energy, and then I'll pull up, type of thing. Then I'll say this. So that was one of my thoughts. And I always have thoughts like this where I have like one thought, but I also have a thought that kind of goes against that one, and then, so this is the thought that kind of goes against that one. So, Earth is a natural prison. There are several beings that are locked in here, energetically imprisoned. That is something that I've been kind of learning, and I even got confirmation from it because one time my sister brought it up. She said something like, hey, I watched a video that somebody tried to go in their own spaceship out of the Earth and they got bounced back down. And yes, it was literally confirmation in my brain when I heard that, because Earth is known in the galaxy, in the universe maybe, Earth is known to be a prison planet. Think about it like this. The universe is here, and Earth isn't really in the middle of all the action of the universe. Earth is kind of hidden somewhere in the corner. It's like in a little corner. It's not, let's just say it's not like, the city of the universe. That's where kind of a lot is happening. I'm sure that there the norm is to see ships everywhere, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, we're kind of a little over here, the humans on the Earth that aren't really humans. And so yes, so I thought, oh, let me add to that. So yeah, think about that. Think about that. It's a little prison. Energetically, it's a natural prison. It's not like someone created it. Science, energy created it on their own. They created a natural prison. So, stars of consciousness, us, have to, maybe voluntarily, drop down to Earth to raise the vibration to free beings, but to also break open the prison. We are beings of light who come to Earth to lend a helping hand continuously. Some of us end up getting locked in. But time is a man-made concept, So when we come down, we don't really know how many lives will have to be lived to help. And the reason I said that is, so whenever I first started getting into all of this, and a lot of people, or there was one major thing that people said, where it's like, do you not feel at home? If you don't feel at home, then maybe you are from another planet. And then they would show you, like, maybe you're a Pleiadian, right? And at first I never really thought that, like, I never really felt it, felt the I am not at home. And so then I thought, maybe Earth is my home, right? Like, whatever, not that big of a deal. But then recently, and I don't know what it really is. Recently I felt the where is home, what is home. But I don't know if it's my way of wanting to escape. Because what if, and whenever because I wrote it down here, I put where is home, what is home. And it is a fat ass question I have, like, what is home look like to me if I were to leave, Am I just a star? So does that mean that my home is a constellation of other stars and we just roam around the world? Or is my home on another planet? Because when I talk about home, I do not want to go home in another being. I just want to go home. And I think that going home means just going back into the energy source. And I'll just be energy, and I'll be nothing, and I'll just be flowing. And the thing is that energy never really stops. So I guess home is where you make it, right? Because I don't think there is a home. Is what I'm thinking right now. So yeah, let me see. Oh yes, us being brought down to help Earth. Yeah, basically, yeah, us being brought down to help Earth because when there is a building on fire next to you, you can run away from it, do your own thing, or go help it out. And when you know that your cousins and that your old family and that maybe even your friends are in this building that is on fire, maybe you're going to want to help out. Maybe you're not, but maybe you're going to want to help out. And it is that. It's the same way, well, what made me realize that, the actual mission part, is that I know that angels, they really are always down to get into missions. They're always down to come help, And so that's where I kind of try to dig deeper in, because if they're doing it, then that means that maybe we voluntarily are doing it too, and not being told you have a mission, you have to help humanity and blah blah blah. Raise that consciousness, raise it, and then let's take you, So yes, but basically I can also get that maybe several beings are benefiting from this, benefiting from us coming down here, which is maybe why they don't stop it. But also then you remember that the aliens have created the human, so then you think, well, if they created us, then how did we really voluntarily come here? But then I remember that is the human, not the actual consciousness, not us, not who we really are. Yeah. I also don't understand how they have created a human, and then there is this, let's call it a star. We are that star. There is a star. Do they get to choose, this is the star that will go into this body? Or do they just create a human and say, well, let's just wait to see which one pops up in here, what type of person pops up in the human. And by person, I mean, a star, the consciousness. yeah, basically these have been my thoughts that I've been thinking about since last night, barely. So I'm sure I'll break this down at one point, then confuse myself a little bit, and then break it down again, and then, you know, just keep learning. Because I wasn't gonna even make this video yet, because I was like, maybe I should get a little bit more information. Then my sister sent me a video of her talking about a few things, and so I watched it and I was like, it's a sign, let's do it. So yeah, because she brought up missions, and I was like, ugh, I was about to just talk about that. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I want to see if I need to say anything else. Okay. Should I? No. Okay, that's it for now. I'll update later. Peace. Okay, I'll also add this. I'm sure this video is gonna be like several different thoughts just put in one video. So this one, I recently was thinking about, which is if you create the perfect song with the perfect vibrations and the perfect tones, things like that. I think that the human can you know, become fully conscious, and the actual human body would probably die, but it would just come from listening to one song. Isn't that powerful? Wouldn't even know how to do that, so probably won't be the one to do that one, but maybe I will. But yeah, I just thought about that because yeah, it's all energy, and if you know how to really use the energy to your advantage, then why not create a song that just makes you fully conscious, instead of you know feeling like you have to go step by step, learn this and do that and blah blah blah. Just listen to a quick song, a quick 3-minute song that has been created. Get fully conscious. The body will be dead in the room, but you'll be up there doing your thing. Think about it. So just realize this one. So okay, so for a minute, you can even see from my very first video I posted on here, it's called The Infinity Feeling. And it's about basically wanting to detach from my human and get the fuck out. Like, I just wanted to leave the body and just go home, right? Let's label it home. And then I realized, or just literally 2 seconds ago before starting the video, then I realized that, oh, because I just said in the beginning of this video, what is home? What does home even look like for me if I'm not a human? And I guess home it's because I know it's the energy source, but I was more thinking, well, what does that look like? Will I really just look like this ball of energy moving? And I think it is that. So if I'm just moving back to the energy source, that is home, and you are there. And when people label it a mission, is there anything better to do? When you are offered a job and you are sitting at home doing nothing, you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of just a lot of high energy. You could chill at home, or hey, do you just want to help us do this real quick, you know? And most of the time, I'm sure people are like, yeah, I'm about to go help you do this real quick. And that is how the missions begin, the voluntary missions. And when you think about it with energy is always moving. So whenever it's home, maybe let's just say it's moving in a little circle. Just using up their time for what? To chill. But it's also like when you are back into the source, into energy source, I just wouldn't even know what you do there. I'm recording backwards. Fun. What would you do there? Did my video on the other one was probably backwards? Oh no. Okay, sorry. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yes, the energy, the home. I guess it's not. I guess it's it's better to come help out. Mostly when the your energy source, your consciousness, who you are, who you really are, cannot physically move around like this. And if you can go enjoy a body to move in, then I'm sure you would. The same with aliens. Don't even want to get into that one right now because there's so many questions with the body. Like I know some aliens say that they're just using the body. They can choose which body to be in. So does that mean that they don't really look like that? But then where did they get that form from? But then that form may be like human form. I mean, their alien form may just be like a far future version of it. Like the furthest, let's think about it as the furthest that they could get. So then that's obviously the one that they're gonna use. Don't know. More questions always. I think that's it for now. Peace out. Just made a whole realization. So, don't know why I forgot about this. Oh, I'm trying to find a camera. Okay. So, I talk about the missions. We choose to go on these missions. Oh, so when I said like we choose to go on these missions, but also these missions kind of do help the alien race. And then I said maybe we just end up helping everybody. Everybody gets helped out in a way that we probably wouldn't even understand. And so then I remember the whole thing about how when the human dies and they see the light, it is their soul being you know, closed down and held. And what was I gonna say? Let's say it's their soul just being taken care of. Whatever the soul is, it may not be the soul, it's the consciousness, it's that, right? Because I was also saying how the I'm like, well, if they have their human that they just created, how do they choose what to put in them? Like do they just choose another star from out there to come in here? But no, it is the little cups they have. Let's say like that. It's the little cups they have of us in there, put in another body, and that's how the past lives thing happens. That's how you keep living and living and living and living, and so I was right when I say some of us get locked in here, and it's basically all of us that keep living again, that keep having new lives, you know, that keep being a new person in the next life, and a new being in the next life. You are being trapped in here. You are locked in a prison because you tried to sneak in. And I just, I still don't know how that one's happening, how we're going in on Earth, how we're coming in here and stuff, unless they are kind of letting us, you know, letting us. It helps them at the end too, right? And it's kind of like being. Let's think about it like this. Yeah, it's kind of like sneaking into jail, acting like you're a prisoner by actually becoming a prisoner, and then you will find your way out. And I think it's that. I think it's like, trust me, we know what you can do. We know what your consciousness is. We know the energy you hold within, that you will find a way out. And of course, there is no time frame when it comes to energy. So when we tell you, hey, you're going to find a way out, do you want to come volunteer? And you say, yeah, of course, let's do it. You don't know what that means. You don't know how many lives it means that you're going to live. And it's several. It's so many lives. And you're there for a long time. But don't worry about it, because you are energy, and the energy will get out at one point. So yes, I just put those together. Yes, it's bodies just being born again and again and again, and then the alien has a little cup of the consciousness of the star, of the soul, and and they put it inside somebody else. Because I was like, how can they keep track? But trust me, they can keep track. And they are keeping track. They've been keeping track. And it's kind of like you're not going anywhere, you know? If you're going to be conscious and you're going to get all this information and you're going to be of a higher vibration, then you're staying here, type of thing. And that's why what we're trying to do is, instead of freeing people, we are freeing the earth. We are opening up the gel cells, and run. Literally, just the earth, the energy surrounded by it that makes it into the natural prison. We want to break that open to where now we do not have to rescue a person. We don't have to take a person out of earth to help them. We help earth, we open up earth, and they can begin to get out. Whoa, someone just screamed. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'll add anything. I think that'll be it though. Peace.